I'm Larry Farver, and let's queer up health. Federal judge upholds ACA provisions protecting transgender health care access. A federal judge has upheld non-discriminatory protections for transgender patients under Section 1557 of the Affordable Care Act, delivering a major ruling in a long-running legal battle over healthcare access. The ruling addresses challenges brought by conservative plaintiffs who sought to block the Department of Health and Human Services regulations that forbid insurance providers and healthcare facilities from denying coverage or treatment based on gender identity. The court determined that the federal healthcare civil rights provisions apply to gender identity, reinforcing that insurers receiving federal funds cannot maintain categorical exclusions for gender-affirming care. Civil rights and healthcare organizations praised the decision as a critical safeguard against discriminatory coverage denials, emphasizing that Section 1557 remains a foundational legal protection for LGBTQ plus patients seeking routine and specialized medical treatment across the country. Well, that's fantastic news. It's good to hear something positive today. What do you all think?
I mean, what happens though in states that have outlawed it? So yes, your insurance company says you can have it, but the state says you can't.
The question would be whether non-discrimination clauses in federal law trumps local legislation.
Or if you can travel outside.
But we haven't really seen that. We've seen the state laws.
It's going to take another 4 years of litigation, or probably all the way to the Supreme Court in order to do this. The thing is, I mean, this is a district court ruling, so this is going to get appealed over and over and over to SCOTUS, and hopefully by then SCOTUS will have 13 members. And but the thing is with these are not policy or public concern driven lawsuits. These are lawsuits designed to be cruel. It has nothing to do with, it's better public policy to exclude trans people. It's that I feel being mean to a marginalized population today because it will help me win an election.
But this also might have really good positive consequences in states that protect trans people where hospitals have tried to skirt their duties. California, with
New York,
the LA hospital, the Massachusetts Attorney General, she's under all this flack because she refuses to sue the hospitals for discriminating against trans people. She wants to protect the businesses, apparently. I'm like, what? No,
what business?
Right.
Hospitals.
I know hospitals are businesses, but they are also technically nonprofits. So
well, it depends on the specific hospital. But this is my point, Bobby. Is this means that hopefully they can use this to start pushing UCLA and the Boston area hospitals to start treating trans people as people again. The medical community should be ashamed of the way they've acted the last 2 years.
Absolutely. I mean, especially if you're backed by a state that doesn't have any discrimination, you're doing it out of fear. So now you have a federal judge and ruling saying, hey, federal law says this, your state law and federal law are both saying the same thing. So yes, I agree. It'll hopefully help the states. It's going to be interesting to see now what happens in the states that have these horrific laws that are banning.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I think
those lawsuits start to happen.
But the problem is that I guarantee you this ruling will be put on hold if they're running their limo straight to the appeals court to file.
Oh, absolutely. This is definitely not going to be done overnight. No. It's going to keep going on and keep going on and keep going on. So it keeps everything in limbo, which is worse because then nobody knows what to do. So then you've got the scaredy cats in the places that can do something that don't do anything.
The scaredy cats, and I'm not even trying to defend healthcare right now, but the scaredy cats are facing billions of dollars in Medicare funds that will not be dispersed to those hospitals if they do not follow the directives on 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
Right, and we've talked about this in the past. Unfortunately, they're making everybody have Sophie's choice. Am I going to help one person and deny 100 people money, or am I going to go, sorry, 1%? I have to look out.
The trolley problem, basically.
It is the trolley problem.
And you can't have our military leader, making statements about offering testosterone to boost up the troops and then deny
Don't even.
I mean,
Yeah,
Start
but
it.
but it's a
But it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
that is gender-affirming care.
correct.
yes,
Well,
absolutely.
you know, it's a loose interpretation because they don't know how to read the Webster Dictionary or read in general. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.